I'm not even going to do an intro. Y'all know I've been meaning to do this tutorial for a while, so let's go ahead and do it. You're going to need black terracotta, blue terracotta, brown concrete, dark oak button, cyan concrete, light gray terracotta, white terracotta, gray wool, white wool, smooth sandstone slab, red concrete, light gray wool, blue wool, black concrete, and gray concrete. Kick off your statue, we're going to do a row of 8 with your black terracotta. Do 2 rows on top of this. Then we are going to do 6 rows of blue terracotta. If I can place blocks right. Next row we're going to do a brown terracotta, 6 blue, and then 1 brown. Next row we're going to do 1 brown concrete, 6 blue, 1 brown concrete, and then the same thing for the next row. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring these forward by 1, these brown blocks, and then just take them over by 1, like so, which that will give us that. And then on this top row, we're going to knock out these 3 blocks and replace them with cyan concretes, which will give us this. Moving to the sides of the legs, we're just going to take everything back by 3, and it's that simple. So literally just take everything back, and that's all you got to do. Pretty simple statue, though. Okay, there's the legs. For the torso, we're going to start by doing 2 brown terracotta on top of these. Then we're going to do 4 rows of brown concrete right here. Then we are going to do 2 brown terracotta. And we are going to do 2 rows of brown concrete. And then we're going to make this inner row. We're going to do 4 brown concretes, which will bring us up to the top. And on this side, we're going to do 4 brown terracottas. And do the exact same thing on this side. Like this. Then what we're going to do is on all of those brown terracottas we placed, except for the bottom ones and these on the top, we're going to place dark oak buttons. There we go. While we're at it, we're going to get out the light gray wool, and we're going to place a light gray wool on the second brown terracotta, and we're going to place a gray wool on top and on the bottom of that. Go ahead and come into this middle section, and we're going to fill this entirely in with cyan concrete minus this kind of V shape on the top. So it should look like this. Get out your red concrete and your sandstone slabs. We're going to start by doing, at the very top, we're going to do, you're also going to need your white wool and your gray wool. So get those out. So we're going to start at the very top. We're going to do a sandstone slab in the upper halves, and then do 2 red concretes. Below this, we're going to do a sandstone slab here, and then 2 right here. Next row, we're going to do a sandstone slab here and here with 2 red concretes in the middle. Next row, we're going to do a sandstone slab upper half, and then 2 on the lower half in the middle. Next row, we're going to do a white wool, sandstone slab in the lower half block, 2 white wool. Next row, we're going to do 3 white wool, 1 gray. Next row, we're going to do 1 gray wool, 2 white wool. Next row, we're in the 2 middle blocks. We're going to do 1 white wool, 1 gray wool, And then the next row, we're just going to do 1 gray wool, which will give us this. So that is the front of the torso. Moving to the arms, and we're going to get rid of all those materials we just got, or we just used. Get out the light gray, the white terracotta, and the dark oak buttons. We're going to do 2 light gray terracottas here, then 2 white, then an entire row of white. Then we're going to do an entire row of brown terracotta. And then pretty much from here, we're going to make the rest brown concrete. With the exception of up here, we're going to do 3 brown terracottas right here. And then we're going to break this and just replace that. So let's go ahead and do the exact same thing on this side. Like so. Coming over to the sides, we're just going to take everything back by 3 with the same block from the front. There is a little caveat to this, but we'll get to that here in a minute. It's on the top of the statue. So just fill in the hands like this. Go ahead and place 2 dark oak buttons in the middle of the brown terracottas right here. And then if we come to the top, we're just going to fill in the entire middle section with brown terracotta. So it'll look like this. And then we're going to place 1 more down here, and then just fill everything else in with brown concrete. So you should have a finished look that looks like this. And we're going to place 2 dark oak buttons just right here. So coming to the other side, we're going to do the exact same thing once again. And then for the back of the statue, we're just going to make the entire thing brown concrete. And then we're going to do a 3D row of brown terracotta, and then we're going to go in by 2, and just like that, that is the collar. So moving on to the head, let's start over with our materials. So for our materials, we're going to need gray wool, light gray wool, white wool, light gray terracotta, white terracotta, blue wool, red concrete, black concrete, and gray concrete. So we're going to start by placing a gray wool on top of this brown terracotta. Same thing over here. Come forward with the light gray wool. We're then going to go in with a white wool, then a light gray, then 2 white, then a light gray, then a white. And then in here you can honestly just fill this in with whatever you want. For the next row, we're going to do 2 white terracotta, 1 light gray, 2 light gray terracotta, 1 light gray wool, 2 white terracotta. Next row, we're going to do 1 white terracotta, 1 light gray terracotta, 1 white terracotta, 2 light gray wool, 3 white terracotta. Next row, we're going to do 1 white terracotta, 1 white wool, 1 blue wool, 2 white terracotta, 1 blue wool, 1 white wool, 1 white terracotta. Next row, we are going to do 1 white terracotta, 2 gray wool, 1 white terracotta, 1 red concrete, 2 gray wool, 1 white terracotta. Next row, we're going to do 3 white terracotta, 2 red concrete, 3 white terracotta. Next, we're going to do 1 light gray wool, 6 white terracotta, 1 light gray wool, and then the final row we're going to make entirely black concrete, which will give us this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come over to the side, and we're just going to basically alternate these gray wools going all the way up. So we're going to do a light gray, gray, light gray, gray, light gray, gray. Same thing this side. And then from here, you're pretty much just going to make a standard head like I normally do. So I do 2 rows of light gray back here. And then we're going to make the rest of the hair out of light gray wool. I did not really design a gun, so if you want to give him a gun, you can, but I did not really design one. Same thing on this side. So there we go. We're then just going to go ahead and fill this entire top row in with black concrete. You don't need to fill in the top of the head. We're then going to take this all out by 1 row. Like that. And then we're going to do 4 black concretes in the middles of each side. Like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place 6 gray concretes on each side. Like that. And like that. And then we're going to do 2 rows of black concrete on top of these. And then just go ahead and fill in the top of the hat with just black concrete. And once you've done that, you will have finished your Red Saint Wild statue. So let me get rid of the HUD. So yep, this guy, it's been a long time coming. New one. Because I made one a long time ago, and he was so inaccurate, so I ended up just deleting the video, so you can't even watch it anymore, because it was that bad, but yeah, so thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.